Hello everyone, it is Shay in Silver Lake, Oregon. It's 8 p.m. on May 22nd, 2026. I've been sitting out here for quite a few hours trying to wait to see if the foxes come out. The temperature today was 78, the low is 45. Right now it's 71 with an 11-mile-an-hour wind. I thought once it cooled down a tad bit, especially once shade came on the wood pile across in between the outhouse and the old trailer, right there is a wood pile. And usually, like 2 years ago, there was a family of 5 foxes that lived there. Yesterday I saw 3. And usually they come out into this field and they play at dusk. So I was thinking around 7:30, but it didn't happen. And now it's 8:08. But I mean, I've been out here, like, the sun's getting ready to go down. I've been cleaning. So I went to bin today, this morning, and then I got home this afternoon, and I finished up all the weeds in the gravel. And I do have a torch that burns the weeds and stuff, but I don't know how to use it. It's brand new. It's still in the box. I got it from Harbor Freight. I paid like $25 for it. And I just don't know how to use it. I originally bought it, and then I thought, like, eventually I'd have, like, pay somebody to help me do yard work someday. But I have it, and just haven't used it. So I did all of that. Oh, I got the bathtub cleaned out, so there's nothing in the bathtub. My son gave me this awesome log, so I got to figure out something cool to do with it. I have to try to get that. Oh, there's a bug in there. I got to try to get that plug out somehow. I don't know how, but got to figure that out. Man, look at that sky tonight. Isn't that pretty? Like, look at that. Absolutely stunning. Ugh, my battery's going low. Because I was sitting out here listening to YouTube while I was doing that. So the sunflowers are all popping up big. I need to start getting more in. The dill has gotten pretty tall. I mean, look, it looks like grass now. Let's see. I got some sunflower right there that's popping. I think there's a couple in the back line somewhere. But I did notice my radishes. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I see 23. So maybe a little bit more. But I also see a watermelon. That's a watermelon. I popped in a few watermelon just to see. There's one over there. I think I saw one over here. Oh, yep, there's a big one right there. So tomorrow, I'm going to try to transplant some pumpkins that I grew in the house, which I probably shouldn't have. Usually I try not to grow anything in the house because acclimating it out here is just too much. I'm going to put my blueberries in. And then the blackberries, I decided I'm going to do it in barrels because I have 2 barrels. Or actually, I have these gray containers, but I got to wait till I get one of my gray containers back. I wanted to do it in... I used to have 4. So there's one with mint, one back there, one over at my neighbor's. I have a 4th one somewhere. So I'm going to try to find that one first. And then, because I'd like to put them in those gray containers for their first year. And instead of the barrels, I'm going to do the blackberries like that. I want to put one each container, and I want to try to train it to grow up, and I'm going to make an arch out of them. That way it'd be easier for me to try to control them. And then I've got 2 lavender and 2 rosemaries that have to be planted. One of the lavenders, like if I don't give it water every day, it just like wilts and then it pops back up. So I don't know what they're talking about. Don't water lavender, because that one wants a lot of water. So I need to research that one up. And then this one I discovered. Oh yeah, I replaced this piece. But I discovered down here, that greenery right here is lavender. So it must have reproduced or something. So I'm definitely just gonna cut. Not now, but like when I'm supposed to. I'm gonna cut that and just go off what's little. I'm gonna get down in there and try to figure out what arms are not good. And it's just gonna have to go. So I've just been walking around here. I'm going to fix this up over here better for my little bee hut. I'm gonna try to look for another one. Get 2 of them. I did get 2 hummingbird feeders, 2 more today. So now I'm gonna have 4. That's 3 of them keep fighting. So then that leaves 1 open, you know, because I don't know. And I'm gonna hang them in different areas. I'm gonna put 1 in that tree over there across, and then put 1 over by the, what do you call it, the Eiffel Tower. And then I'll have 1 back on this wall right over here, and then maybe put 1 like out front or something. I don't know. Hang one somewhere else. Oh, those mosquitoes are getting me. They're getting me. They're getting me. But I was hoping that the foxes would show up while I was out here doing a video, because they did 2 years ago. They used to come a lot, and I'd see them all the time, and I did videos back then, 2 of them, but I don't see it. I think it's a mom and two small ones. I saw just the 3 of them. So I don't know. And I know that some of them they were trapping them and killing them, and I thought maybe 1 might have survived, but I didn't know. And if it did, then that's the female, or that's the original mom that just knows to stay. They stay in that wood pile. They come and they play in this field right here in the evening when there's no birds foraging. They usually come late. But I'm not seeing them. You'll see them pop out of the high grass. But looks like we're not going to see it tonight. I was hoping. I was like doing a really late video when I wanted to do one earlier. Man, the sky today is stunning. Tomorrow's supposed to be 79 degrees. So, you know, it's going to be another hot one. Hot, hot, hot. Look at that view. Like, that's pretty. Took a picture. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So bummed that no foxes tonight. Maybe we'll catch them tomorrow. It was pretty hot, so they might wait until it cools kind of lower. But usually they come out right at dusk, and they start frolicking over there. And they don't care that I'm here. Wait, do I see movement? I don't know. But I'm bummed that it might just been the breeze. I don't see anything out of that. I remember when I used to look across there used to be this old bread truck, 1953. My friend Chris bought it for $50. The lady still had the title. But it was parked there for a good few years, like 25 years or something like that. And then I showed my friend. And then I told him that the lady that owns it had the title. And she wanted $50. Nope, it looks like it's a no-go today. Just too hopeful. They're not playing. Maybe they're still sleeping. It was pretty hot. It says 11-mile-an-hour wind, but I didn't feel no breeze. I mean, I went to La Pine. What did I say? Did I say I went to Bend? No, I went to La Pine. I went to La Pine. My aunt needed to pick up her medication. My neighbor needed to drop something off at a business. And then, of course, we frolicked around town. Shopping. Messing around. All right. Peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second, year. You know the schmeal. Don't forget to rewind and be kind. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Man, look at that. Last night, it was so pretty. I think I might, or maybe it was the night before. I don't know. I took a few pictures, put it on my X. I do have a TikTok now, which just basically is posting the same stuff. Same videos. I'm thinking about going backwards, like taking my old YouTube videos, posting them. But I heard TikTok's like, not, they don't pay their creators. And even if it's original content, I think what they mean by original doesn't have anything to do with editing and stuff. I think it has everything to do with some like trends. Like if you come up with a new trend or something. Oh. All right. Anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye.